What's going on, everybody? We are going to get right into the break tonight. We have basically all the spots paid for, and we already had the first lot claimed. I posted it through the Facebook group. So the only thing we actually have left over is going to be the non-first prospect lot. So if anybody's interested in picking up anything additional, we have the non-first prospect lot. That's 6 total players for $6. Alex Ramirez, Ariel Castro, Brian Acuna, Christian Vaquero, Emmanuel Bonilla, and Mikey Romero. So if anybody's interested in picking anything else up, that is the only thing that's left over. We just watched the end of the 2 championship NFL games. We have the 49ers against the Chiefs. What the NFL wanted in the Super Bowl. Justin, you got it. Justin grabbing the leftovers. All right. The other thing we have left available, and because I know, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm going to try. Stiority. So I made the lot was available as one lot. So instead of breaking it down into individual players, it was available as one single lot for $6, and Justin grabbed that. So none of those spots are left over anymore. There is one spot that hasn't been paid for, and I wanted to make it available because somebody reached out to me about any leftover Yankees. So I'm going to give him 60 seconds if he's in the group right now. Brando Maia is left available. It went for $12 tonight, not paid for. I'll drop it down to 10 for you, and I believe it was Brian, not Palmer Brian, but a different Brian who had reached out about any leftover Yankees. So, Brian, if you're here and you're interested in Maia for $10, let me know in the chat, and you can grab that. And if not, in another 30 seconds, I'll open that up to anybody else. Oh, there he is. Robert, you want Maia? Not interested in Maia? All right. So if anybody's interested in grabbing Maia for $10, I'll make him available for $10. It's a little bit of a reach. I know. $12.50 for the Maia spot was definitely a reach, but so I'm just going to leave it to that bidder and hope they pay, unless anybody's interested at $10. But besides that, let's get our boxes chosen. So I just have the... Oh, did I say Steck? Streckenstein. I messed that up. I messed up the beginning, the middle, and the end. Okay, so wait. Yes, you are interested in Maia? I messed up your name. I messed up what you were saying. Maybe I had another buyer at some point named Steckenrider, and that's where I'm getting that from. Ooh, for anybody who knows, I love college basketball. I'm currently on New Mexico. First half and game money lines. 7-0 start. We're off to a nice start. So hopefully it won't be a stressful one like it has been the past couple times I was breaking. Okay, so Robert, then you are all good for Maya at 10. You can either send it to my PayPal or Venmo. PayPal is hoticebreaks@gmail.com. Venmo is @hoticebreaks. If you would need the spelling, it's up in the top left corner of the screen, right under our logo. So Robert Schreckenstein, grabbing Maya. 4-10. What's going on, Chris? Long time no talk. Let me just cancel the Maya order on eBay. Oh, wait a second. I messed up. It wasn't Maya. It was Roderick Arias. So, Robert, before you send that, it was Arias, not Maya. So the 2022 international signing, not the 2023 international signing. So just let me know if you are still interested, being that it's Arias. Yeah, Chris, I had a rough, what was it, last week? Mid-last week? I was feeling pretty rough, too. It seems like there's a lot of stuff going around. I know Vin said he hasn't been feeling well recently either. Yes, same price, Robert. And while we do that, I have the one Sapphire box. I have 1, 2, 3... I have 7 jumbos from the fresh case, or almost fresh case, and we have 7 jumbos and 4 supers. So let's choose the super first. I'll bring the supers out, make it easy. So for our supers, we have number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So the first person in the chat to list number 1 to 4 can choose which one of the jumbos, the super jumbos we're going to buy. Let me just zoom out and show those boxes. So top left 1, top right 2, bottom left 3, bottom right 4. Chris calling number 2. Chris, you got it.
Crazy idea. Every next idea. Everything we see. Everything we feel when we try it. Everything we have.
Put the others back in their case.
Everything out of them. Red trucks are what we do.
So we have our super and we have our sapphire. Now, for our jumbo, I have the one that's out here, so that's going to be number 1, and then I have 6 more in the case, so I'll go the other 2 that are on top, 2 and 3, and then the 4 that are across the bottom, top to bottom, will go 4, 5, 6, 7. So next person to list a number between 1 and 7 after Chris's message about Jacob Gonzalez can choose the jumbo we're going to open. All right, Robert, you are all good. Thank you for being patient with me through that. Let me cancel the Maya order. Whoa. Why do I keep saying Maya? Let me cancel the Roderick Arias order. All right, the area spot is yours. All right, hopefully we'll pull something nice for you there. And we have Frank choosing our jumbo box, number 5. So that is not this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There is box number 5 from the case. And let's see what else you have going on in the chat. Let's see, looking forward to this one. Got a couple of good players tonight, says Chris. Pull some Skeens color for William. All right, let me know what we want to go with first. I'm going to leave the Sapphire for anything but first. So do we want to go Super Jumbo or do we want to go Jumbo as the first box of the night tonight? And then I'll make the Sapphire available as either the second or third, but we'll keep some of that excitement until a little bit later in this break. So let me know in the chat if we want to go Super or Jumbo first, and then we'll get started. Let me do this before I do that. We always mention that the eBay sweepstakes is still going on. So if anybody's interested in the eBay sweepstakes, the link is up top on the screen. And if anybody's interested in joining our Facebook group where we made the leftovers available but pre-break tonight, the link to the Facebook group is in the chat. We occasionally make them available through Facebook. Sometimes I don't have time and we just do it through Instagram, but we also we do it through the live. We occasionally run some team breaks, mostly through the Facebook group as well, if anybody's interested in joining those. I'll probably be doing some mixers coming up with some old Bowman products. I typically do that every year as we get ready for the baseball season. So my plan is to run this 2019 Bowman draft box as one of the breaks that we're going to run through the Facebook group. But I also have a lot of leftover different Sapphires that I may do some kind of a mixer with. So we'll get some interesting stuff running through there. Looks like everybody is saying Jumbo first, which bucks the trend. Typically, we've been going Super first, so we'll do something a little bit different today. All right, we're off. Let's see. Daniel saying 2 cards away from finishing the Christian Appor Rainbow. Let's hope one of them gets pulled tonight. Which are the 2 that you're looking for, Daniel? And what made you go for the Christian Appor Rainbow of all players in this set? Let's see. Ace saying some nice Adrian Santanas for him. All right, we have our first box is open and empty, and we are officially underway. Let's move these a little bit further back. Good luck, everybody. The red lava, and that makes sense, and the 1-of-1 super. Well, I would certainly love to make that happen for you, Daniel. We have not pulled a super out of draft yet, although we did pull a super out of 2023 Bowman Chrome, although there were twice as many of those, so makes it feel a little bit cheaper. Still a $4,000 card, though, that went for, I think the spot went for $2 or $3. All right, so starting off tonight's break, we have a Chrome Hao Yu Lee, Garrett Forrester, Blake Mitchell, nice one to start with. Samuel Zavala, Luis Guanipa. We have a blue to start off tonight. It's a first, and it's a nice one. Trey Morgan. Nice way to start in the jumbo. Trey Morgan, number 146 of 150. We have a Spencer Jones Transformative Talent, and refractors of Levi Wells and Marcus Brown. So a real nice way to start this break. I will mention one other thing that I always mention at the beginning of breaks, which is we're going to sleeve up all first refractors and all first-round picks, but all Chrome cards will get sleeved up before they get mailed out to you guys. So no worries about that. The cards will be well protected before they get mailed out to you. But if there's anything that you see that you want me to sleeve up that I don't sleeve up automatically, feel free to let me know in the chat, and I'll make sure to get that done for you. And there is our first hit of the break with the Trey Morgan. Let's keep moving across this top row. You coached him, worked with him, worked with his pops. That is awesome. Did you coach him like one-on-one, or were you a coach on one of his youth teams? We have a sky blue Brian Acuna. So Justin already on the board. Brian Acuna in the leftover lot today. That is 252 of 499. We have Chrome of Justin Crawford, Dylan Questad, Landon Mardeau, Brady Smith, Garrett Bowman. We have a Speckle Refractor non-auto of Maui Ahuna. Max Clark, draft picks and prospects, and refractors of Drew Gilbert and Nazan Zanatello. I'll probably reference this a lot tonight, and at some point I plan on probably bringing it up on screen and maybe scrolling through it quickly, but I'm sure many of you are aware that this week the 2024 MLB Pipeline Top 100 got released. So a lot of these guys who are first in this product and a lot of guys who have been vets now of a couple releases got added to the MLB Pipeline Top 100. I feel like there was a lot of movement. I guess there were a lot of players called up last year, but I feel like there was a ton of difference this year between the top 100 from last year. We have a Sky Blue, Jerron Watts Brown, so another Sky Blue paper going to a leftover lot. This one going to the leftover firsts that Meb grabbed out of the Facebook group. We have a Jace Young, Michael Arroyo, Chrome, Quinn McDaniel, Trey Morgan, Gabriel Gonzalez, Alfredo Duno, Cam Collier, Chris Clark, and Trey Morgan refractor. So Trey Morgan having a huge start with a base, a refractor, and a blue refractor. So we might be going for the Trey Morgan rainbow all in one night. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Little League coached against more than for him though. He has watched a couple of. Well, that's awesome. I did not. That's really cool to know. Well, I hope in the ones that he watched that we pulled some nice supports for you. It's always fun to hear. Looks like we have a Sky Blue coming up and an insert. We have a Joe Redfield, Hurston Waldrop, Mikey Romero, Emmett Olson, Paul Skeens, who I believe is now number 3 on the MLB Pipeline Top 100 already. We have a Christian Knapzik, Sky Blue Chrome Refractor, Max Clark Draft Night insert, and a Knapzik and Colson Montgomery Refractor. Colson Montgomery, I was... I guess surprised, although I do like him a lot as a prospect. I was surprised to already see him at number 9 on the top 100 list. Love to see it. Sitting on at least one really nice Colson Montgomery card. The purple refractor at BGS 910. I can't remember if I have that one posted on eBay already. I will be posting a lot of stuff on eBay leading up to the season, so that'll be one to keep an eye on if anybody's interested in picking up singles and not just breaks. I'll have that stuff listed right as spring training is starting right around the end of February. We have a Conley Early Chrome, Joe Vitrano, Paul Wilson, Austin Trozaire, TJ Nichols, one of the guys who was in the chat in one of our breaks earlier this year, for those who didn't catch it. Kiefer Lord, we have a Carlos Jorge Luna refractor, and then Max Anderson and Ariel Castro, regular chrome refractors. Let's see. Zach says, Drew Jones dropping to the 70s was a shock. Really? I didn't even... I started losing attention span once I got past 60. I forgot what was going on, but I have to recheck the bottom part of the list. I think once I saw Drew Gilbert, I was like, all right, good. We got a Met in there. I think Ryan Clifford was in the 90s as well. So we got a couple Mets in there. I was surprised to see Parada not in the top 100. He played pretty well last year. I didn't think that Jet Williams played better than Parada did. So that was surprising. Alberto Rios, Garrett Forrester, Emmett Olson. We have a blue wave coming up, maybe in the auto spot. Samuel Zavala, a second Blake Mitchell chrome. That's interesting. And the blue wave is indeed an auto. Looks like possibly Reds, Braves, or Guardians colors? It is Braves colors, and it is Cade color. Blue Wave, congratulations, JJ. Justin, catching that I mistakenly, not mistakenly, but the upload file had apparently failed last week and did not upload the Cade color spot. So Justin reached out to me earlier today, noticed it wasn't posted, and good on him because he just picked up auto number 14 of 150, Blue Wave. Let's see, what else do we have in the chat? Yeah, Drew Jones definitely didn't have the best season. Let's see, we had to buy all of the real rare ones. I think a number to 99 is the best we've hit in a break. He's hitting a break so far. Chris saying, you've seen a Dylan Lesko True Gold auto at PSA right now. You have. And he moved up to 45 on the top 100 this year. Yeah. I sold, let me actually go through the rest of these. Enrique Bradfield, draft picks and prospects. Garrett Forrester and Paul Skeens getting refractors. So that was a really nice pack. Paul Skeens refractor and a Cade color Blue Wave auto. I sold a Lesko 9510, BGS 9510 base auto earlier this year, and I had a good conversation with the guy that I bought it from. He gave me an offer above the current market rate, and I was like, if I'm posting this now and I'm not accepting that offer, then I'm being foolish for even having posted it. So even though I didn't necessarily want to sell it at the price I sold it to him at, it was a really fair offer, so I did, and we were talking, and I was like, I'm going to regret selling it at this price because Lesko is really good and is going to fly up the rankings, and now he has. Seems like they have a couple nice prospects. Considering how much the Padres sold in the last couple of years, it's impressive the number of prospects they have in that list now. Ethan Salas, top 10. Lesko, Robbie Snelling, and I think Jackson Merrill is either top 10 or just outside the top 10. So pretty impressive development, I guess, by the San Diego organization. We have a Mac Horvath Chrome, Wyatt Crowell, Jacob Berry, Jackson Wiggins, Cole Foster, and a Hunter Holland refractor auto. So 2 pitchers, but 2 color autos to start the break off. Both out of this left stack, which is weird. That doesn't usually happen. That's why I went with that one first. The Hunter Holland auto is numbered 435 of 499. Tommy Troy, Transformative Talent, and another nice refractor there, Felon Celestin and Matt Shaw, who I believe also appeared on that top 100 list. So Matt Shaw adding a refractor, and Hunter Holland adding a refractor auto. Off to a pretty nice start in this first box. We always love the jumbos. They always seem to give us some pretty nice hits. Let's see. Can't sell your Rose Gold Drew Jones even though it's a Pop 1 PSA 10. Oof. I mean, I'd be interested in that, but my budget is probably not high enough to be in that market, I would guess. Christian Vaccaro Chrome, Hans Montero. We have a Rock Rigo. Looks like we're going to have a mood ring coming up here. Charlie Soto, Twins first rounder. Cade Denton. The mood ring is Wyatt Langford. Wyatt getting on the board for the first time with the maybe case hit. We have a James Wood draft picks and prospects. We have another top 10 pick getting a refractor with Jacob Wilson and Hunter Owen behind that. So we have a lot of cards getting top loaded out of this first box. We'll top load the Wilson. We'll top load the case hit Wyatt Langford. Even though we've seen 2 mood rings in a single box once before, it seems like the frequency they're showing up is about that of a case hit. Let's see. Let's go and Thorpe's on the list too. So they have 5, at least 5. That's they both. Meb saying that they both have a shot at the Padres rotation this year. Frank saying, I love that since I'm a Braves fan. If the person who got it wants to sell, Frank, is interested in buying the Cade color. Justin, if you are, I know you're in the chat. If you're still here and you're interested in selling the Cade color, you have a potential buyer in Frank. Robert saying Nelson Rada is one to watch. Robert, you and Brian Palmer are huge Nelson Rada people. I don't know if the two of you are in contact and talking about him, but Brian loves him some Nelson Rada too. We have a Jacob Wilson again, so now a refractor and a base. We have a Spencer Jones base, Felton Celestin, Sean Sullivan, another Christian Knapsick. We have a Teal Wave non-auto, Jason Woodward. Numbered 63 of 125 for Woodward. Adrian Santana, Transformative Talent. And Seth Keener and Zach Thornton, Refractors. So still one more auto to go. We have 2 color autos out so far, so one might expect it to be a base auto as the final one, but we'll see. I have opened, I think, 1 box before we got 3 color autos. Let's see. Meb saying Lesko wasn't a spring training invite. Still working back from surgery, but Thorpe, Salas, Salad, a.k.a. Salas, and Snelling. Is Snelling the one I said? Yeah, I think so. All in the spring mix. Frank saying you have the Jones Rose Gold up for $2K right now. Yeah, definitely out of my price range, but it is an awesome card, and I do love some Rose Gold. I just saw somebody posted a Rose Gold Colson Montgomery that I'm going to try and make a deal for. All right, we have a Tanner Hall, Brooks Lee, Nolan McLean. There's another Matt Shaw. We seem to be getting some doubles in refractors and base in a good way. We have a Jackson Holiday on the board for the first time, and we do have 3 color autos, a Tommy Hawk Purple. That is numbered 184 of 250. Jacob Wilson, draft picks and prospects behind that. Then we also have refractors of Grant Taylor and Wyatt Huddapole. All right, let's sleeve these up. We have all 3 of our autos out now, and for the second time this year, we have 3 color autos out of a jumbo. So we are definitely loving the jumbos. Let's see. Let's put the Tommy Hawk up there. Even though I know we have some Hunter Holland fans in our breaks usually. We'll keep the Hunter Holland right there. And we'll sleeve up our Matt Shaw and number 1 in the MLB pipeline, Jackson Holiday. Getting his first hit. Let's see. Drew Jones has been hurt most of his pro career. That is true. This year needs to be a good one. I definitely still have faith, Meb, that he's going to pull it together. I agree with you on the injury thing, and I'm far from selling off on him. Robert saying, have a bunch of his cards. Justin, appreciate that. We'll probably hold it as Justin is also a big Braves fan. Seems to be some Braves fans. Yeah, we do. I feel like we have like 3 or 4 consistent Brave fans in here. Jeff Black, you. I don't know what about me being a Met fan attracts Brave fans. Maybe it's just fun talking trash in breaks. Or maybe you guys just like being here to make fun of me for being a Met fan. Yanquiel Fernandez, Levi Wells, Kendall George, Marcus Brown, Saban Sabalos. We have a Levi Wells Sky Blue Chrome Refractor, Jackson Churio Draft Picks and Prospects, and Refractors of Mejia and Tayshawn Walton. And one more pack out of this pretty nice jumbo box that we started off with. Good picking on this one. I don't think this... I think it was Frank that picked this one, if I remember correctly. So if that's the case, nice picking, Frank. Got us off to a good start tonight. Let's see, can we get one more colored paper? No. Can we get any more hits? We're going to get a glass insert, but I don't think we're going to get any color besides that. Ariel Castro, Mike Bove, Max Anderson, Brady House, Hunter Owen, Dylan Campbell. We have a Jacob Gonzalez glass insert, non-numbered on that one, and refractors of Joe Whitman and Patrick Riley finish off the first box. So let's sleeve up those last couple hits and move on to, would you guys like to switch or move on second to Sapphire or to the Super Jumbo? Let's see. Meb saying Padres and Dodgers start the year 2 weeks early in Korea. Ooh, I didn't know that. That's got to be the first game ever in Korea, right? They played in Japan before. They've opened seasons in Japan, but I don't think I remember there ever being a game in Korea. I don't know if anybody's ever been to Korea and watched Korean baseball. The last time I was there and watched it was like 7 years ago, and it was pretty brutal to watch. The skill level was definitely significantly below even some AAA games I've watched. Let's see. Keep the Jacksons coming for you, Scott. And Frank and Chris both saying let's go Super next. All right, let me shift over some piles then to make sure we have space to run that whole thing. Wait, what? Rick Pitino is at the New Mexico game? Oh, because his son is New Mexico's coach. I guess that means he won't be at the gym tomorrow morning. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm a personal trainer as my main profession, and Rick Pitino goes to my gym most mornings. For anybody who doesn't know who Rick Pitino is, St. John's head coach. And that'll end my Rick Pitino rabbit hole for today. We will indeed save the Sapphire until the end. All right. Our Super Jumbo, we have 2, 3, 4, and all 5 packs out. And here is the empty box on the screen. There's the whole thing. All right, starting off our Super, I'm going to go bottom pack. I think we've actually, in this case so far, had a mix of autos being in the top and bottom pack. So it's going to be tough to save the autos until the end, but we'll try and save some autos until the end of this box. Frank saying, let's see some Winokur and some Keishel for Minnesota. We had Keishel's brother in one of our breaks. I think we pulled a yellow wave refractor for him, too, if I remember correctly which break that was. We have a green paper coming up, and it is Carlos Jorge. So 2 hits for Carlos Jorge already. A Lunar, and now a number 21 of 99. Green paper refractor, we have a Charlie Soto, Hans Montero, Hurston Waldrop, Luis Guanipa. Heard these names already, so we're definitely going to see some repeats here. Blake Mitchell for a third time, Emmett Olson, Alberto Rios. There's a Drew Jones, Michael Carrico, Roman Anthony, Jake DeLeo. We have refractors of Cade Denton, Tanner Hall, Colt Emerson getting on the board for the first time, Kiner Delgado, Mike Bove. There's a Jackson Holiday, so some more Jacksons for you, Scott. Nolan McLean, and we have a blue wave auto to start this box off too. So autos are coming out well so far tonight. Spencer Jones refractor, and it looks like similar colors here. And it is another Braves pitcher, Hurston Waldrop, getting a blue wave auto now with a Colin Huck transformative talent and Ethan Salas draft picks and prospects behind that. So Braves pitchers. I think we had 2 Braves fans picking the boxes tonight, and ironically, we're getting Braves pitchers all night in autographs. Waldrop, the first rounder, 24th overall. I think Waldrop might have appeared on the top 100 list as well. If anybody remembers where he was, let me know. So, Color and Waldrop both getting autos. Let's see. That was number 127 of 150 for Waldrop. And we have a ton to sleeve up from that first pack. So, refractors of McLean, Bove, Denton, Tanner Hall, base of Blake Mitchell, Waldrop again, Charlie Soto, refractors of 2 big prospects that aren't first, Spencer Jones and Jackson Holiday. And Jackson is number 1 in the pipeline, so we'll give him that top load, even though that's not a first. Colt Emerson on the refractor and Carlos Jorge on the green paper. All right, lot of action on that one. Let's see. Frank saying got sniped on the Waldrop by $1. Scott, you're welcome on the pull and the top load. Waldrop is top 60, says Frank. I believe that sounds familiar to me. Maui Ahuna, that's going to be a color card, so let's show that since I showed the back. That's a Maui Ahuna. Lunar. We had another Maui Ahuna hit earlier. I think it was a speckle, so getting a lot of non-numbered refractors of Maui Ahuna. Skimming through the papers, probably not going to be any color here. Usually in the same side as the autos when there is color. We have a Jackson Churio, Sabin Ceballos, Justin Crawford, Justin Reimer, Elijah Green, Joe Vitrano, Garrett Bowman, Landon Mardeau, Austin Trozer, Jackson Wiggins. There's our first Christian Apor, Andrew Walters, Christopher Torin, our first Bryce Eldridge, Dernish Valdez, Dylan Head, Camilo Diaz, Kevin Sim, Deanne Jorge, Luke Schleger, and Paul Skeens on the draft night insert. So first time on the board for Dylan Head and Bryce Eldridge. And Maui Ahuna getting his second hit of the night. They're playing My Heart Will Go On in the background while the referees check for a technical foul. It's an interesting choice in music for the New Mexico gym, whoever's doing that. All right, we went bottom pack again, and it looks like we're going to have an auto pack again. So we'll start the rest of the packs with the top and see if we can save our final 3 autos for the final 3 packs of this super jumbo. We have a sky blue, Jerron Watts Brown again. So 2 Jerron Watts Brown Sky Blue papers. This one's 417 of 499. We'll have to check the number on the other one. We have a Matt Shaw, Felon Celestin, Jacob Wilson, Hunter Owen, Marcus Brown, Levi Wells, Christian Knapsick, Colson Montgomery, Jace Boroffen, Jacob Cravey, Xander Muth. Getting into our refractors, we have a now Cleveland Guardian through the Rule 5 draft, Davison De Los Santos, Ty Floyd, Samuel Basallo, I believe top 30 prospect Samuel Basallo according to the pipeline, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Brando Maia, Rhett Lauder, some nice ones in this one, Isaiah Coupette, Ty Pete, and we have a speckled auto numbered to 71, and I think I saw Marlins colors. I see a bat. Is going to be Vredenberg or DeLeo? Vredenberg. So Vredenberg, we've hit a couple of nice autographs of him. We've hit gold, and now we've hit speckled, number 38 of 71 for the 78th overall pick for the Marlins. Transformative talent, Jackson Holliday, and Matt Shaw, draft picks and prospects. So again, a lot of action in those bottom packs. Ton of really nice cards hit there. Let's see. Blue, all blue background, except that Tommy Hawk. All right, our hits. Coupette refractor. Rhett Lauder refractor. We'll top load that. Top 10 pick for the Reds. Basallo. Not a first, but his first non-auto card. Ty Floyd. And Enrique Bradfield Jr. will give him the top load as well. Top 20 pick. Getting the top load. Brock Vredenberg. The BV, it looks like, autograph. Let's see. Let's go speckle and blue up there now, and we'll put this Tommy Hawk down to the side with the Hunter Holland. Lot of color tonight in the autos. We don't hate that. There were definitely breaks where we went 6, 7 autos in a row without seeing color. So the fact that we've seen color on every card so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hit streak of color autos. That is definitely a first in this year's Bowman draft product. Let's see, the Jerron Watts Brown, we now have 278 and 417. Came from different cases. So funny that both of those showed up in the same night. Someone got you on the wall drip spot too. Let's see. I can't see. It's not, the scroll's not going to get there again for a little while, so we'll have to see next time it comes around who sniped Hurston from you Braves fans. Maybe we have a third Braves fan in the break tonight. Whew. We have an upside down card to start. That's an Andrew Lindsay. For anybody who's interested in college basketball gambling, New Mexico, undefeated at home. New Mexico get off to very hot starts in the first half. I think their plus minus in the first half on average is like 10 points. So if anybody likes betting first half over, or in first half money lines to get a little bit cheaper of a price, the Lobos do it. Andrew Lindsay, Chrome, AJ Ewing, James Wood, Cooper Ingle, Lazaro Montes, Andrew Pigney, Tamar Johnson. There's our first Winokur. Davison De Los Santos, Ty Floyd, Jason Woodward, Jack Mahoney, Connor O'Halloran, Cade Morris, Jason Savacool, Jay Cunningham. Top 100 prospect for a second straight year. He was number 99 last year. Or maybe that was Arm Layton's rankings. But Jet Williams, Eric Batoni, Brian Acuna, Colton Ledbetter on the board for the first time, Braden Taylor draft night, and we have a speckle non-numbered Ethan O'Donnell refractor. I think that's the first card of the night for Ethan O'Donnell, so a nice way to get on the board for him. Ty Floyd and Colton Ledbetter are only 2 first-rounders in that pack. All right, let's move on to some top packs now and see if we can save the last 3 autos until the end of this box. Let's see, whomever has the Waldrop spot, Frank is interested. Those speckles, yeah. I find it weird that they do, maybe they call one speckle and one sparkle, or maybe they call both speckle or both sparkle, but it's weird that one of them is unnumbered and one of them is numbered to 71. No color in the papers. We have a Marcelo Mayer. Kemp Alderman, also an offensive player for Miami that could have been in that auto. Ludwig Espinoza. Braden Taylor. Ethan Salas. There's our first Max Clark base card. We have a couple inserts, I believe. Let's see. Hurston Alexander Jacobs, if you are in the chat and interested in selling the Hurston Waldrop. Looks like you have a couple potential suitors. We have a Carlson Reed, Connor Burns. There's a Nelson Rada. There's another Ethan O'Donnell, Dylan Questad. Oh, is this going to be... Yeah, this is going to be the opposite order. So I switched it to top pack first, and now the top pack is going to have our auto. So we have refractors here of Luis Almeida, Joe Vitrano, Garrett Bowman, Landon Mardeau, Austin Trozer, Jackson Wiggins, Wyatt Crowell, Kiefer Lord, and we have a top 100... what are these called? I forgot what they're called. It's upside down, and it looks green. Carson Rocafort, class of 2023. Interesting that Rocafort made it into the class of 2023 checklist. That is number 32 of 99, so we now have a 6-card run of colored autos. Adding to our record, Justin Crawford and Chase Davis inserts. Our second lowest numbered auto that we've hit so far. So we have number to 71, number to 99. Pretty cool looking, the green on this class of 2023. Although I don't like that they're sticker autos. Let's see if I put that over there. Yes, it will still be on screen. And then lots to sleeve up from this one. All of our pitcher refractors. So we have number to 71, number to 99, number to 250, 2 numbered to 150, and 1 numbered to 499 so far. And 2 more autos guaranteed to go out of this jumbo before we get to the super jumbo, before we get to our Sapphire. So far, good picking on the behalf of our Braves fans. Oh no, Chris picked one of these boxes, I think. Looks like we have a glass refractor, and then there'll be color behind that as well of a non-auto hit. We have a Samuel Basallo base, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Maia, Rhett Lauder, Isaiah Coupette, Ty Pete, Luis Almeida. There's our first Colin Huck base, Welbin Francesa. Looks like we're going to have an aqua wave or a teal wave in the back. Jack Hurley, Meb getting a hit. Tommy Hawk, Samuel Munoz, Paul Wilson, Conley Early, Brady Smith, TJ Nichols, Cole Foster, Jacob Berry, Mac Horvath, Hao-Yu Lee. Jacob Wilson is our glass insert. And our refractor is a Brady House. House also... I didn't think House had that good a season last year, but he snuck into the top 100 list as well. Number 104 of 125 on the Teal Wave Brady House. Meb saying the class of 2023s are filler autos. They need to stop. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Meb. I never see them come out and get super excited. Usually I expect that it'll mean that we're at least going to get an autograph of a good prospect, but in the case of Carson Rocafort, he might be a second rounder at the most, but I was surprised to see Rocafort when I turned that card over. All right, so who knows at this point where the autos are going to be? I'll go top pack first, and we'll see what happens if it's going to be an auto pack or a non-auto pack. This is the first case that I've had where the autos have been all over the place. Usually it's pretty uniform whether they're in the top pack or the bottom pack. Let's see. What do we do? We found a non-auto pack. So we'll at least have one auto pack to save for the end of this box. We'll have a Jackson Holiday back on the board for Scott, Nolan McLean, Spencer Jones, Dylan Campbell, Brady House, Kendall George, Yanquiel Fernandez. Believe Fernandez cracked the top 100. Sean Sullivan, Coleman Picard, Cade Culler, Tayshawn Walton, Jonathan Mejia, Saltaban, Bergola. Let's see. We'll find out what Rockefort is now. Second rounder, 66th overall. So, yeah, a bit of a stretch in my mind to put him in the class of 2023 inserts. We have a Brooks Lee, Nazan Zanatello, Drew Gilbert, Max Anderson, Ariel Castro, Max Clark Draft Night, and a purple first of Coleman Picard. Numbered 151 of 250 for Picard. I need to open up some more top loaders. He was a Rockefort was a reliever in college? That's interesting. So an outfielder and a relief pitcher. Strange combination there.
Certainty matters, like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from Ford. Our expert team.
There's the Picard, and let's sleeve up our Kendall George and another Jackson Holiday. Or Meb saying he might be thinking of a totally different Royal. Maybe you're thinking of Picard. Let's go top pack again. I think there's only been one bottom pack so far that had the auto, but I'm confused at this point. So let's see what happens when we open this top pack. Ooh, and they're upside down. All types of weird things in this case. All right, we have an auto pack. We have a Watermelon Paper Met, Austin Trozer, with the fuchsia and teal paper, numbered 134 of 199. I can't put that there. Let's put it here. Dylan Head Chrome, Camilo Diaz, Kevin Sim, Deanne Jorge, Luke Schleger, Lucas Gordon, Alex Clemmy, Jesus Baez, Jay Bashirs, Cole Young, Hunter Haas, refractors of Jake Cunningham, Dylan Campbell, Brady House, Kendall George, Yanquiel Fernandez, Sean Sullivan, Coleman Picard, Cade Culler, and the color streak continues in our autos. We have a refractor auto to 499, and it's Landon Mardeau. This one is 333 of 499 with a James Wood and Jackson Holiday insert behind that. So we have now opened 4 plus 3, 7 autos and hit 7 consecutive numbered color refractor autos. Good picking tonight, guys. We are one short of perfection here. I feel like this is the closest I'll be getting as a breaker to throwing a no-hitter, so I feel the pressure on now. We have an ambulance going through in the background. The New York City, Classic Hot Ice Breaks New York City ambulance sighting. Coleman Picard was a reliever. Let's see. Don't pay enough attention to the Royals draft picks. Pretty bad track record. Yeah. That is pretty true. And one of the better people that they brought up recently, besides Bobby Witt, was Vinny Pasquantino, and I'm pretty sure he was like a 6th or 7th rounder. So, yeah, their drafting is interesting. We have a speckle card in the back and a glass insert in front of that. Chrome starting off with Xavier Isaac, Drew Hackenberg, Grayson Hitt, Jerron Watts-Brown, Camden Minacci, Tommy Troy, Tanner Hall, Colt Emerson, Kiner Delgado, Mike Bove, Gabriel Gonzalez, Quinn McDaniel, Jace Young, Yasser Mercedes, Chase Davis for the first time, Euandry Vargas, Noble Meyer for the first time, Travis Honeyman, Alex Ramirez, Christian Campbell, Paul Skeens. I almost said Paul Sykes. That's somebody who breaks with us. Paul Skeens glass insert, and the speckle is a Winokur. So we got a Twins hit. I forgot who it was that was asking for the Twins hit before. Was it Frank? Frank, if it was you asking for the Twins hit and saying you like speckle, congrats, we got you a speckle. Brandon Winokur. Non-numbered on the non-autos, but still a good-looking Winokur going to, Frank. Chase Davis, Emerson, and Tommy Troy getting base chromes. Still looking for, we have the Wyatt Langford glass, mood ring, but we're still looking for some more Wyatt Langford to add to that. Let me move this paper over, then we'll see our final auto out of the super.
Helps you sell at every stage of your business. Need a fast and secure way to take payments.
All right, let's see it.
How about card readers that you can rely on?
Can we finish the perfect break? I think we might have done it. I think we might have gone 8 for 8 and hit 8 color autos. I think I see purple back there. As a Met fan who stressed through a lot of no-hitters and still kind of stresses through no-hitters, because if we had replay, the Mets still wouldn't have a no-hitter. To date, I'm feeling the stress now of finishing out this perfect game. This perfect break, I should say. Luis Angel Acuna, Zach Levinson, Jason Churio, Jonah Cox, Ryan Clifford, Grant Taylor, Wyatt Huddapole, Joe Whitman, Patrick Riley, Seth Keener, Zach Thornton, base chromes, refractors of Andrew Lindsay, AJ Ewing, James Wood, Cooper Ingle, Lazaro Montes, Andrew Pinckney, Termar Johnson. There's another Winokur for Frank. And here it is. The 8th out of 8 color autos. And it looks like we have... Is this going to be a red player? It is Ethan O'Donnell. So, no huge names in the autos, but all color. Rainer Arias, Wyatt Langford getting inserts. Let's sleeve up this purple refractor auto. And add it to the display. And now we have a bunch of blues framed by some purple. Sleeve up the Winokur, Pinckney, Ingle, Ewing, and Lindsay. And head to our final box of the night, our 2023 Bowman Draft Sapphire. So, possible we get a non-numbered auto in this, but even if it is a non-numbered auto, it's pretty much a parallel, being that it's a Sapphire. All right, everybody, final box of the night. The Papa Shirata auto and a Sapphire for a combined no-hitter. Or it's a combined no-hitter. Or it's a no-hitter and not a perfect game. Let's see. Going to need the Sapphire box to pull your bacon out of the fire on this one. Chris, who is your big chase in this one? All right, the final box of the night is open. I believe we have 8 packs in these. We have 3 parallels and an auto. Empty box there. I have 2 more of these boxes coming in, so we'll have these breaks running for the next 2 weeks for sure. Let's see, Justin. I think the base in Sapphires are numbered to 199. I can believe that. I don't think there's anything that's numbered that low. Numbered that high, so that would make sense to me. All right, here we go. Ooh, starting off in a nice way with a Blake Mitchell. A little blue on blue there. Blake Mitchell had a pretty good night with a lot of cards coming out. Emmett Olson, Jackson Merrill, and Hunter Holland. We'll sleeve up all of these cards since they're all refractors for the, in a way. Blake Mitchell and Hunter Holland. Let's continue down this left side. We have an Alberto Rios. We have our first parallel, and it looks yellow, and it is not an auto. Alex Clemmy behind the Alberto Rios. This is numbered 6 of 75 for our first parallel. Jaden Ham and Jack Weniger. Weniger, Ham, and Rios. And let's top load our yellow Clemmy. Let's see. Chris looking for Jacob Gonzalez and Rhett Lauder. Yeah, we got a little bit of Rhett Lauder, but not. I think it was just a refractor and a base so far. Spencer Jones, DWT Witt looking for. Oh, black? Is this going to be a... I didn't even know Black Sapphire was a thing. All right, Roman Anthony, let's see what's behind it. See, it's upside down. It is. And let's see. Garrett Forrester. The black on black. I love it. Is that black or is that Papa Shirata? Let's see. Yeah, black. 10 of 10. Amarian Boyd and Brock Roden. So we got a nice low-numbered hit there and a little 10 of 10 action. So serial number 10 of 10 on the Garrett Forrester. That is a good-looking hit there. I don't think we hit a Forrester all night, so the fact that we got that on the board is a nice add-on for Forrester. Gonna put that here. We'll sleeve up our Roman Anthony and our Brock Roden, who I also don't think got any other hits tonight, so good to see Roden on the board. So 2 parallels out now, so we have 1 more parallel and the auto still out there to hit. Ooh, we have one of our parallels there. It looks gold. I'm going to put that pack right here, and we're going to save some of the action for the end. Let's go to the top pack on the right. So we had 3 hits going down that left side, and we have what appears to be another gold here. So you know what? I'm going to stack these two up. We're going to save all the fun for the end, and it looks like we will get 9 of 9 numbered autos tonight. So we may complete the perfect game. Jacob Berry, Charlie Soto, Alfredo Duno, and there we go. We saved you, Chris. Jacob Gonzalez getting on the board with the Sapphire hit. We'll get that one top-loaded for you. Congrats, Chris. Saving your bacon in the end. Nice way to do it. Duno, Soto, Berry. The Pirate Black is definitely a sick-looking card. I always say that, whoa, we're going to get an extra parallel. Okay, so 4 parallels and an auto. We're going to go straight down a stack of 3 parallel packs, so an extra hit tonight. And Hurston Waldrop getting more. Hurston Waldrop, Sapphire, Luis Guanipa, Cole Schoenwetter, and Maui Ahuna also getting his 3rd hit. What was I going to say? Yeah, black autos are always my favorite ones in draft. So the fact that there's now black sapphires, I'm a big fan of as well. All right, guys, here we go. 3 more hits to go. We're going to get, 5 total hits instead of the guaranteed 4 now in the Sapphire box. Starting things off with Hans Montero. We have a Hunter Owen as our first hit here. Yellow Sapphire, numbered 70 of 75 for Hunter Owen. We have an Emmanuel Bonilla. Oh, there we go. Wyatt's on the board in a big way. Wyatt Sapphire. Hao Yu Lee. Our first gold is going to be our auto. Let's move that to the back. We have a Brock Vradenberg adding to his speckle auto. We have a Luke Keeschel. So we got a hit for each of your guys from the Twins, Frank. Keeschel Sapphire, Drew Jones Sapphire, our second gold. Oh, I was hoping it was going to be Skeens. Patrick Riley, that is number 22 of 50 on the gold Sapphire for him. Sapphire Kevin Parada. Nivens, there's the Hao Yu Lee again, and our auto, final hit of the night, and our 9th of 9 perfect game refractor autos. This one is Travis Honeyman. The T hashtag autograph. That one is numbered 37 of 50. So 9 numbered autographs. We will probably never do that again. No huge names coming out, but very nice distribution. Let's get all of our hits from those 3 packs sleeved up, starting with the Patrick Riley Gold, the Hunter Owen Yellow, and the Wyatt Langford Base Sapphire. For those of you guys who came in late, or anybody who wants to see the recap, we're going to recap all of the hits now. Currently, my next break is planned for next Sunday. I believe Brian at Ishii Breaks is going to be running this Saturday a half case Bowman Chrome Sapphire, and we're also going to add. It's not going to be mentioned on eBay, but we're also going to add a mega box to that. So there'll be a little bit more opportunity for you guys to hit cards since the half caser makes it tough for everybody to hit. I wanted to make it fair for everybody and give everybody a chance to hit. So we're going to add a mega box to that one as well. So keep an eye out if anybody's still interested in Bowman Chrome or Bowman Chrome Sapphire. We're going to be running that break next Saturday. All right. And let's recap the hits from this one. There are a lot of top-loaded cards here that I need to slide out, and then we'll recap all of them. Okay, starting us off with maybe one of the biggest hits of the night, the Wyatt Langford Sapphire. We have a Hunter Owen Yellow Sapphire, Patrick Riley Gold Sapphire, Sapphire bases of Blake Mitchell and Jacob Gonzalez, and yellow of Alex Clemmy. So an extra hit out of the Sapphire box. Brandon Winokur Speckle, Austin Trozer Watermelon Paper, refractor auto of Landon Mardeau, Coleman Picard Purple, Brady House Aqua Wave, Max Clark Base, Ethan O'Donnell Speckle, Jerron Watts Brown with the double hitter of Sky Blue Paper, Enrique Bradfield Jr. and Rhett Lauder Chrome, Maui Ahuna Lunar, Carlos Jorge Green Paper, Jackson Holiday Refractor, Levi Wells Sky Blue Chrome, Jason Woodward Aqua Wave, Wyatt Langford Mood Ring, Jacob Gonzalez, Matt Shaw, and Paul Skeens Refractors, Christian Knapsick Sky Blue, Maui Ahuna Speckle. So we did really well getting color in firsts again this break. Same as last break. All right, our biggest hits of the night out of the display, starting off with the Garrett Forrester Black on Sapphire, number 10 of 10. Let's go first with the Carson Rockefort Green, class of 2023. That is numbered 32 of 99. The Hunter Holland Refractor Auto, numbered 435 of 499. Tommy Hawk and Ethan O'Donnell getting our purple autos, numbered 184 on the Hawk and 114 on the O'Donnell. Then we have the Trey Morgan Blue, numbered on the front, 146 of 150. Our Brock Vredenberg Speckle Auto, numbered 38 of 71. Our Blue Wave Braves Pitchers Cade Color, 14 of 150. And Herson Waldrop, 127 of 150. And our last hit of the night, the Travis Honeyman Gold Sapphire, numbered 37 of 50. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining the break tonight. Like I mentioned, we'll be back next Sunday with another one of these breaks. Can't promise we'll get 9 color autos again, but we'll do our best. And then Brian will also be ripping on Saturday, like I mentioned, the half case plus bonus mega of Bowman Chrome 2023 Sapphire. All right, everybody, thank you again for joining, and have a good week until we see everyone again.